Hi, this is John Goyak, the Game Changer, Reframe Your Game, and Chairman of the Goyak Group. Hey, today I'd like to do a PowerShot on 4 little words. It's who, what, where, and how. It sounds like the old, here's how you write a newspaper article. But it's a really compelling strategy or formula that comes out of DOTCOM Secrets, a really amazing book. And it really applies to more than starting up a .com business. It applies to everything we do. So who? Who do we want to work with? Who do we want to be our clients? Who do we want to serve? It's very important to get clarity. And I think the bottom line message throughout this podcast is clarity, because it's amazing how much power is in clarity and how much power you give away when you don't have it. So who do I want to attack? What do I want to do for them? Okay, so what is it specifically I'm going to offer? If it's an online training session or something like that, get specific about what that is. But you also might apply that to your job, to your company, your position in your company, where you want to go. Who do you want to work for, ultimately? Who do you want your boss to be? Take, for example, in your whole company, if there's somebody who is really a lightning rod, do you want to work for that person? Do you want to learn from that person, have that person mentor you? Okay? What are you going to do to get there? What specific strategy are you going to put in place? So like I said, this applies to .com marketing. It also applies to you and your everyday decisions and choices of how you show up. Okay? So who do you want to work with? What are you going to do? Where are they? So the where is interesting. If you're in a company, then you want to find out where the core energy bubbles are, if you will, where the 2 or 3 guys who get it done, who just create fire, and you want to associate with them, because who you associate with, so that's the way you play. That's how you learn. That's how you grow, and you become part of that, and it just becomes a snowball and grows. And so, just like if you know that there's a bunch of young executives who hang out at a bar or a restaurant or whatever after work and just jam up ideas, that's a good place to go. If you know that there's somebody who always eats at Mortons every Thursday night and you really want to meet him, go and do it. That's it. You got to get connected. You got to step out. Too many of us just get comfortable in our, hey, we're never going to go anywhere and really don't know what I want anyway, but at least I've got a job and I'm getting along. That's loserville. That's death. That doesn't allow you to tap into your soul, your power. It doesn't tap into your gift that God gave you. And this is all about, these next several PowerShots are going to be all about tapping into that gift, because we all have it. I mean, we all had the spirit of a child growing up. We all want to do great things, okay? And yeah, you go through high school, college, all that sort of stuff, and get out in the quote-unquote real world, whatever that is. It kind of wears you down if you let it. And so this is an opportunity to take a step back and say, wait a minute. Let me get some clarity here. I don't care where I am right now. I just want to get some clarity about where I want to go. So who do I want to work with? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to offer? What am I going to do about me to get to that who? Okay? And it's pretty simple. And then where do they hang out? Where do I have to go? Where do I have to go learn something from someone? Do I have to go create an association with someone? Do I have to go get on LinkedIn? However I do that, I got to find out where the people who are better than me, that I want to be with, or that I want as my clients, are. And the reason I said better than me, have you ever noticed that when you're playing tennis or playing golf, or especially tennis, I think it shows up most often, is that if you play with someone who's worse than you never get better. If you play with somebody who's better than you, they beat your ass, but you get better quick. And so isn't that the way you want to play? Don't you want to have rapid acceleration, rapid expansion? Isn't that what we're really all about? So again, clarity about that gets you there. And then the fourth item is the how, the bait. What are you going to do to attract them? So in a internet business, for example, you're going to give somebody a report, or you're going to give somebody some sort of a trial or a free test or something like that. It's to attract them in so you can begin to engage with them. In business, the bait is you, isn't it? You're coming up with a good idea. You're walking with a really cool invention. You're walking with some really groundbreaking thinking. So this formula was developed for .comers and guys who just go kill it on the internet marketing and sales, and they do kill it. And all I'm asking you to do is take this model and apply it to your own life to reframe your game within your company or within your entrepreneurship, or as you transition to a new opportunity. Because what do you really want? Be very specific about it. I've got a friend, he got divorced 2 years ago, and I was sitting in his office, and he said, John, there's just so many women out there, and I just don't know what to do. I really don't, there's nobody really perfect or this or that. And I said, what are you doing, man? why do you talk like that? What do you really want? Write it down on a piece of paper. Everything about her. Think about it. You'll be amazed that once you get clarity, things start to happen. And I don't want to talk about the law of attraction or whatever, but you just get clarity and things start to show up. Just like when you can walk around town or whatever, and all of a sudden you'll see a Porsche, and you say, oh, I didn't see a Porsche, I never saw that before. And then you'll see 10 of them in the next 10 minutes. That's just the way it works. So the real challenge is to get you focused, get you clear, get you specific about what you want. So who do you want to work for specifically? I want to work for the CEO of this kind of company. I want to go do that. So what do I have to go do? Well, what does that guy do? How does he think? Where does he go? Where does he show up? So where can I connect with him? Who can put me in touch with him? And what am I going to offer him? What's the bait I'm going to give him? I'm going to come up with a cool idea. And you don't have to go crazy or things like that, but just simply say what makes you attractive to that specific target that you're going after. So again, it's all about getting clear, getting focused and clear. Because I have to tell you, I would challenge you every day if you said, I used to do this to my teams. I said, write down in the morning the 3 things you're absolutely going to get done today. I don't care what they are. At the end of the night, score yourself. How'd you do? Because too often we go into the office and noon rolls around and we say, oh, I got to go to lunch. And I don't know what I did, but I've been in 3 meetings and 20 phone calls and 100 emails and yada, yada. And then you get to the end of the day and you say, wow, what happened? Well, I had a bunch of meetings, a bunch of emails, had lunch. Yeah, does that feel like victory? So if you frame it and you say, specifically, here's what I'm going to do, that keeps you focused, that keeps you productive, that keeps you on target, it keeps you on point. And that's the way you power through your day. That kind of clarity, stack those days up, stack 7 days or 30 days up with that sort of a strategy. You'd be surprised. All of a sudden, you're a rock star. And these other guys in the company are just going, who is this guy? And then you got some choices to make. And then you're in a position of power. Instead of being on the reactive side of things, you're going to be more proactive. You're going to be able to make some cases and to make some moves if you like, or to ask for greater responsibility, or go do something else if that's what works for you. But again, if you're an entrepreneur, you got to have that same focus. It can't just be, I'm going to go call. What specifically are you going to do? Who? Okay. Where are they? The internet, wherever they are. Match.com, whatever. And then what specific bait, how I'm going to track them. I would advise you, if you just follow that formula, I challenge you, just do it for 21 days. Pick a number. But do it consistently. Think your way into and out of your day that way and keep track of it. Keep a journal. You'd be surprised how you look back and you go back and review that first day and you say, wow, I'm not even like that anymore at all. And that's just in 21 days. And you got the rest of your life. Thank God. So with that, it's John, the Game Changer at Reframe Your Game, giving you some power lessons on clarity. And if you're interested, go over to my website at reframeyourgame.com and fill out the form and set up a free consultation with me. And we'll spend some time with you on the phone, working a specific issue with you and seeing how we might work together. So with that, y'all have a blessed day, and God bless. Take care.